What is up? I am LJ the Creative, and this is my 3-year review of the Canon Rebel T7I. Go ahead and light up. Put that green to the vibe, bro. We all getting ready to go to another level. Go ahead and light up. Put that green to the vibe, bro. I'm trying to be way up that nobody can. So this isn't going to be your usual review video where I'd be like, oh, this is the Canon EOS Rebel T7I, spec, 24 megapixel sensor, APS-C. I'm going to tell you about me using this camera for the last 3 years. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Let's find out. Now let me start off by saying, this video is not sponsored. So everything I'm saying in this video is my opinion, and Canon is not paying me to say anything in this video. So, what was it like shooting with the T7I for 3 years? One thing that I can say is, it wasn't my first choice of camera. At first I was looking at Sony's, but Sony's were out of my price range, like thousands of dollars out of my price range. But at the time, the Canon EOS Rebel T7I was $1,000. Not bad. And they marketed it as a starter camera, as a beginner camera. And at that time I was like, hey, I'm just trying to get my business up off the ground. After that, I bought the Yongnuo, however you say it, 50mm prime lens. It was a 1.8. It's broke now. I've been meaning to get me another one. I am working on it, but the ones that I'm looking at are either the Samyang's or the the Rokinon. I don't know why I couldn't think about that. So I'm looking at Samyang's and Rokinons. They pretty much the same lens from what I hear. A lot of folks normally when they buy a digital camera, they be like, oh, digital camera, swivel screen, auto mode. No, I like to take the time to actually learn the camera, learn everything about the camera, ISO, how to use the lenses in context with the camera. So I shoot manual with everything that I do, video, photo. Sometimes I might use autofocus like how I'm using autofocus now, which is pretty good, if I do say so myself. No, it does not have face tracking, but looking into this articulating screen right here, it's doing a very good job at keeping me in focus. No complaints. As you can see, the white balance on the camera, awesome. Everything seems to be, true to color, true to everything. Click. I'm just playing. I don't really know how to. But shooting with the camera is extremely fun. If you're looking to get into photography or video, I do recommend the Canon Rebel T7I. Canon in their color science, regardless of what type of camera you get, is phenomenal. When I'm editing the footage from the camera, I don't have any issues. It does shoot in 1080p, which is the highest. I normally shoot, it has a full HD, but I edit on a 1080p timeline. And from everything, I've taken this camera through a lot. I've been shot events, shot at clubs, I shot at Caribbean Carnival, there's water, and it's not a weather sealed camera. And I have a battery grip, a third-party battery grip on there. When I first got the camera, I did use third-party batteries because, Canon batteries are kind of expensive. But 3 years in, the third-party batteries don't work anymore. I don't know if that's a Canon thing or a Canon, I don't know. I never updated the camera or software. So if it does it by itself, then third-party batteries don't work. gotta get them Canon batteries. That's one thing that I noticed. A lot of third-party accessories, like sometimes my battery grip might give out or not be able to read, so I would have to either unscrew it and screw it back in, turn the camera off and back on again. And I don't really find it as too much of a hassle, but if I'm on a shoot and I'm trying to get that shot and I go to hit the shutter and it gives me that error message saying, is this a Canon battery? Yes, it is. The problem is the battery grip. I know eventually I would probably have to get an official Canon battery grip, but I will cross that bridge when I get there. Who is this camera for? It's for really anybody who wants to buy an affordable camera. So today, this camera goes for brand new. It's still $1,000, $999. Depending on where you get it from. If you get it from B&H Photo, it's $1,050. If you get it used, it's $800. So 3 years later, and the value of the camera didn't depreciate at all. And they're on I believe they're on the Canon Rebel T8 now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, they have the T8 and the T8i out. So it came out in February of 2020. So that's awesome. I don't know anything about that camera because I've been heavily invested in my T7i, and 3 years into it, I don't feel the need to upgrade my camera or replace my camera. I am looking into getting a second camera body though. So when I do more events like weddings, I can have like a 85 portrait lens on this one and a telephoto on this one. And it'll just make it a whole lot easier and I believe be more efficient for my workflow and things that I do as a creative. So those are my thoughts on the Canon Rebel EOS. Canon EOS Rebel. I think it's better than the second one. This is my thoughts on the Canon EOS Rebel. Oh, duh. Read it in order, dude. Read it in order. It's on the camera. Gosh. Can I just side note, I love the lighting in this room.
Oh, I got this $1,000 camera. Now I need these $2,000 lenses. Oh, but I can't afford it because I just spent $1,000 on this camera. What should I do?
If you have to, go third party for a while. Like I said, I used the Yongnuo 50mm prime lens for the Canon. If you stayed this long, give this video a like. If you would like to join this awesome community of creatives that I like to call the Creative Mafia, the Bo Sing Gang, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I hope you guys took some valuable information from this review video. If you'd like to see more reviews, again, hit that like button. And I'll just see y'all in the next one.